What's going on, Jeromes? So when the Minnesota Vikings selected left guard Donovan Jackson, it's for real, in the first round, number 24 overall, everyone in the mom was thinking, okay, finally have our offensive line intact. Darrisaw when he comes back, Jackson, Kelly, Fries, O'Neal. Man, protecting J.J. McCarthy, run the damn football, everything's good to go. Also, I feel like people have become so creative. Also, AI is a huge thing here, but just the edits are even better than actual photos. Like, this is real life. Like, we do live in a simulation, and eventually we'll realize that we are in the Matrix. It looks good. Also, the white jerseys, the purple pants at home, I kind of like it. But we'll see. And also, not only did we get Donovan Jackson, we got his awesome family, as well as Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm never going to let that go. All right. So out here, protecting J.J. McCarthy, looking really damn good. If you can't beat him, join him. But long story longer, a preseason debut, Jackson was with the first team offensive line, and only played first series, 12 total snaps. But, of course, people have thoughts on things, right? 2025 NFL preseason week 1 rookie grades. Bar guy Chad Reuter over at NFL.com. Great draft analyst, so definitely knows stuff. First up, Donovan Jackson, C-. Okay. Also, I love how they put the preseason record out there. Vikings 1-0 for Mike Yo. Jackson is expected to add physicality up front for the Vikings, but he looked green in pass protection during his first pro start at left guard. Unsurprisingly, he got some push in the run game in his single series of action. Also found his way to linebackers. Jackson was slow to see a run blitz on the game's first play, though, but the defender slipped in the backfield. The rookie stood his ground against veteran Tim Settle. Tim Settle caused problems for us last year, if you remember, but was pushed backwards on other snaps, tripping on his fellow lineman's foot on one play. Ryan Kelly, that was the one where it was I think it was the third down to Addison. Yeah. He also went to the ground trying to stop a twist on third down, forcing J.J. McCarthy to leave the pocket. So overall, it's like, 12 total snaps, a bit of a mixed bag there, but you definitely see the traits, right? And PFF graded it out at 55.9, which, again, it's always tough to assess off of one drive, because a player could look perfectly fine and they get like a 60 PFF grade, or they could look good for a couple of snaps but look ass, thank you, the rest of it, and then they'll get an 80 plus grade. But I don't know. 12 total preseason snaps. Jackson got 12 snaps as the starting left guard in his NFL debut. He struggled to pick up a stunt and pass pro, which led to a hurry on quarterback J.J. McCarthy. Jackson also recorded 1 negative grade and 1 positive grade across just 4 reps as a run blocker. So overall, it's a bit of a grab bag there. I think in practice-wise, like, he's definitely shown up and shown out. Frankly, the rest of joint practices and preseason, I wouldn't mind if Jackson got a ton of snaps over these next 2 preseason games, getting 2 or 3 series in each game, because it isn't so much that he has to prove something, just getting those NFL reps and getting that going, because the rest of the offensive line, Darrisaw, you don't want to give preseason time to. It's fine. Kelly, Fries, O'Neal, veterans who are know what they know and are going to be good to go. But Jackson, I would love if he got some extended time these next couple of preseason games, because it really is about just getting up to the speed of the game, as well as ironing some things out. But the physical tools are there. Your practices are showing up very solidly. So overall, it's like such a small sample size, and the tripping over the foot thing can happen to anyone. Eventually that will get worked out too. But with Jackson, like, it wasn't the star-stud debut, but also, don't worry, we have a lot of ways to go up. Something like that. Anyways, your thoughts are our thoughts. NFL.com grades Donovan Jackson NFL debut as a C-. Whatever. It's 12 snaps. Whatever. Let us know your thoughts. Our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best thing to do. Skol, production value.